Hey everyone, thank you for watching my Primal 7 challenge vlog. We'll go right into it, but thank you guys for responding to my question of whether or not I should buy a bar and actually put a hang-up bar in my room and attach to Primal 7. So I will be doing that this week. I'll go ahead and drill it into my wall, and then you'll see my Primal 7 challenge. Instead of using my door, I'll use that hanging bar. So we'll just go right into it. First one is my pull-ups. So, how did I feel after getting back into the challenge? For the first 2 days, I was so sore. It was hard for me to move. I don't know why. It was just really difficult, and I attribute it to 100% of the Primal 7. I do see some muscle definition, so I'm actually really excited about that. So the trick here, actually it's a little bit too long. Pull it up a little bit, just this. So what I do is I really just visualize which muscle groups I'm trying to target. And when I go up, I think of those muscles and I just try to fire them. So here, what I'm really trying to engage are my lats, as well as my triceps. I definitely do feel that. All right, so that's our pull up, and let's jump into, we'll go into our second one, which is, okay, so on to the push-ups. You guys remember my other vlogs, tips and tricks on how to make this work well, is to really push down with your pelvis and just really use the band. So I'm used to the band now, so I know that I won't fall through it. I know the band will catch me, so here we go. Make sure I have proper form, and you go up. So my last vlog, I did a lot of different movements. I did like the Superman movements. I kid you not, I felt it the next day. So we'll do some of those just for kicks. But you want to make sure that you have good, proper form. And what I've been told is to not really focus on the reps that we're doing, but our form. And what I love about this is that I know that I can do it, my mom can do it, pretty much anyone can do it. Okay? So what I was talking about is you can do these dips. If you want to work out on your triceps, you just change the handles to target the different muscle groups that you want to use. Wow, my triceps are weak. And I like it because when you go down, if you push your hips or your pelvis into it, automatically that engages your core. Okay, so when I was talking about the Superman thing, you're just going to pull down on your lats like this and go up. This is such a hard workout to do. I know I'm kind of deviating away from what they've told me or what the video says to do. But, I mean, that's the beauty of it, I guess, right? You can do whatever you want, make up whatever workout you want. Just make sure that you are doing it with correct, proper form and at a nice pace. Excuse me. Excuse me. There you go. I'll do one more. Okay, I'll do another one. All right. So that's done. I mean, wow, where do I feel it? I pretty much feel it everywhere. I feel it along my arms, you know, my shoulder blades, my tricep area. I do feel it a little bit in my core because you have to engage those. So, I mean, I love this exercise. The push-ups are just one of my favorites, especially with the Primal 7. So, we'll go on to our next. Okay, so on to our squats. So if you guys remember, I like to put a band around my ankles when I squat, just so I can engage my hip muscles more. That's one of my weakest points, and that's why I go to physical therapy, is my core and my hips are just really weak. So I have pelvis issues and my back issues and just every issue that you can think of. So I basically took the lightest band that I could find and doubled it and tied it around my ankles. Why am I doing that? Because my maid came yesterday and now I can't find anything. So this is the only band that I have. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and get into it. What we're doing is you want to make sure that the band, the Primal 7 band, is tucked right underneath your arms, or right where your armpits are. And when you're doing your squats, you just want to squat down and out and up. So squat down. So pretend that you're just sitting down in a chair and go up. So you really have to go up slowly, engaging your butt. And I've said it over and over and over again, and this is almost a broken record, but I hate doing any type of squats or lunges. I still hate lunges regardless, but doing the squats on the Primal 7 does make my life easier. It really does help me concentrate on where I need to go. For some reason, I feel like I'm not doing this correctly. So let me you know what? I'm going to go ahead and shorten the band a little bit. You guys will be able to see me a little bit better. Maybe this will help a little bit more. Okay, now I feel like a retard. All right. So I don't like to edit out my blogs. Why? Because I feel like it's real time. Nothing can be pretty always, right? So I want you to see the good with the bad. Not that this is bad, it's just I don't know how to, I mean, it becomes complicated at times. I'm not a pro. But this is real life. So there we go. So I just adjusted the band a little bit. And I'm using the band with the least resistance so I can get a better workout. I'm going to do a couple more. And I'm just really pushing my butt out and focusing on my glutes as they come up. All right, so we're done with that. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to do the lunges. Moving it back here so you can see a little bit better. Now, I want to be very positive, but this is my least favorite workout to do. And if you've seen my other blogs, you'll know why. It's just because I struggle on this so much. But any type of lunges, single leg workouts are amazing for your hips. That's why I do this. Some tips that I've learned with this. If you watch the video on how to do lunge, they ask you to make sure that your arms, your handles are at a very comfortable, space. What was it? I can't remember what I was going to tell you guys, but I'm sure it'll come to me. All right, so we're just going to start doing the lunges. So you just lunge back and you go up. Lunge back. 2. So this, of course, engages all of your core muscles as well as your glutes. I struggle with it because I'm not strong. So you can see I'm like totally leaning towards one side. That's okay. I expect for myself to get a lot stronger as the days progress. Do a couple more of these. But this makes it so much, it's actually not easier to do the lunges with the Primal 7. When I kind of figured that it's not that it's easier, it's almost as though it is harder because it's making you do the lunges with proper form, if that makes sense. Okay, 3. Feel free to fast forward through this as you watch me struggle. But good tip on this, drive your heels down, whichever one is standing on the ground. My legs are shaking. One more. And we're done. Oh man, that's so hard. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so you guys remember this? This is the running in place one. Just want to put the band right below your, wherever you're comfortable with, either in your midsection or your pelvis area. I like to put it right down here. And the trick with this exercise, it's actually kind of fun, is that you want to pretend you're running through the band, and basically just really exaggerate your movements. You have your hand just go from pocket to ear as you're running, or if you feel like if you just want to walk, that's totally fine. Just make sure that when you walk, you really just really be methodical about it. Step into it. Try to reach as far as you can, knowing that the belt or the band will keep you in place. So just you know, try to imagine it like just pulling you back and you want to pull it or push it forward. So I'm going to run for a little bit, and then I'm going to walk to show you what it looks like. Just like the Primal 7 people told me to imagine myself on a beach, like I'm running in sand, and that really does help a lot with that visualization. I played tennis today, so I'm exhausted right now. But I won. Alright, so now I'm going to walk for you guys. And, you know, you get an aerobic with the running and almost an anaerobic with the walking. Like I said before, you know, same movements, different speed, similar results, right? So the nice thing about the Primal 7 is that you make it what you want it to be. If you want it to be an intense workout, you can. If you don't want to, you really just want to focus on, you know, strengthening and, you know, putting on your own time, you can as well. So it's the range of fitness level goes from, you know, the very, very non-fit to the elite. So that's why I like it. Okay, back to running. I had a donut today. So I have to run a little bit more. But yeah, just really exaggerate your movements. I mean, my heart rate is just pounding right now. Do that for a few more seconds. And we're done. All right. And now for my favorite one, the bend over or the bend forward. Hold on. Let me catch my breath. I also feel, you know, that cramps that you feel, that stitch right here when you're not breathing right. That's what I feel like. Yeah, go ahead and laugh, everybody. I'm okay with it. I am the first to say that I am not the fittest person in the world. Testament, my last video when I was topless with just a sports bra, that was really nice. Eye-opening. Alright, so I like to place the band right where my pelvis area hits. Okay, I lean into it, and what you want to do is just you want to bend down. Okay, and squeeze your core as you're going up. I mean, this is just, it's very similar to, I don't know what that machine's called, or that, yeah, that machine's called when you're at the gym, you put your feet on it. It's like that pony, and then you kind of do your back straightening. This is very similar to that. The difference is I feel it in all, like I feel a stretch everywhere. Along my calves, along my hams. And then I feel like my stomach, it's just because the band really tricks your body. Your entire body is just on like this lockdown. It's trying to strengthen itself. It's trying to, you know, I mean, you don't even have to squeeze your core. It'll do it itself just because it's thinking it's falling down as you're trying to lift yourself up as well. This right now, I mean, you can't see, of course, but my entire body is shaking from doing this. My quads, my hams, everything. This is my favorite part of this workout. And I'm just going to stretch it a little bit more. I'm going to do a few more of this. Wow. Okay, one more. Alright, so I am done with my workout for today, the Primal 7. Thoughts. I'm starting to really enjoy doing the Primal 7. I felt it was very cumbersome my first couple of times, and traveling with it was really cumbersome as well. But I feel like right now it's you know, it's picking up. I'm getting my muscles starting to recognize the different workouts that I'm doing. And it's becoming a little bit more fluid for me, as you can tell. So the next video that I'll do with the Primal 7, I'm going to change it up, and I'll actually have the Primal 7 on my closet with a hang-up bar that's going to be attached to it. So this will be a totally different workout for me. I'm a little excited. So thank you guys very much, and watch my next vlog.